Hey guys, welcome to Natalie Clary's YouTube channel, the educational channel for all things love, dating, and relationships, where I help women understand how men think and what real men want. Whether you're navigating the dating scene, working on self-love, or looking to establish healthy, meaningful connections, you're definitely at the right place. I share respectable dating advice, real dating advice, result-driven dating advice. I like to say my dating advice is not for all women. Of course it's not, because all women are not ready for this mature level of dating advice, which is perfectly okay. This is smart dating advice for smart, mature women. With that being said, I welcome you guys. I'm so glad to have you here. If you're returning, welcome back. If you're new here, so glad to have you. Now, with that being said, let's get into it. All right, guys, first of all, it's cold. Is it cold where you all are? It is cold here in South Florida. It is cold, okay? I mean, like I went out earlier and it's like, oh my God, I gotta go get a jacket. I mean, it was just like really that cold, you know? Not even a hoodie, but a jacket, like for real. So, but it feels good because like I say, if you live here in Miami, we do not get a lot of cold weather, so we really have to really enjoy our weather when it comes, because like I say, it is hot here 90% of the time. So that little 10% where we can actually put on some boots and some jackets and coats, we are embracing it. All right, especially me. I may say it's cold, but believe it or not, I am loving it, like for real. Okay, so I'm not going to complain at all, because like I said, if you're here, if you live here, you know it is always hot. I mean, like beach weather, all right? So I'm not going to complain. I'm going to be grateful. Nevertheless, I hope each and every one of you are having an amazing week, or had an amazing week. It is Friday. Oh my God, it just goes to show you how time flies. It feels like I was just talking to you all last week, okay? It feels like I was just talking to you all, in other words. But time goes by so fast. So like I say, please don't waste your time, all right? Don't waste your time with anyone. Don't waste your time with fake friends. Don't waste your time with men who are not doing right by you. Just do not waste your time, okay? Make people respect your time, all right? If they're not in your life producing positive energy and making you feel good about yourself and just making your world a better place, they have no right to be in your life, okay? You got to be like that. You got to set boundaries, and you got to, you know, make people understand it is a privilege to be in your life, okay? And if they're not coming into your life bringing that positive energy and bringing that positive vibes and just bringing just good energy, they should not be there. Okay? You have to protect yourself just like that. You have to learn how to protect yourself. And it doesn't make you a mean person. It doesn't make you a person that is, you know, not likable. You're just a person that is protecting your space, okay? And it's nothing wrong with that, all right? Now, you're going to get people who are not going to like you because you have standards and because you have boundaries. That's okay too. Don't worry about being liked, okay? Worry about being respected, all right? Forget the like, all right? But just make sure they respect you, because when people respect you, they automatically like you, all right? So we really have to be on that type of vibe. You know, we have to be on that type of vibe. If you're not bringing me love, peace, joy, and happiness, deuces, you gotta go. You got to go, all right? Live like that, and I promise you, your world will be absolutely amazing, all right? That's why I love my life. I really, really love my life, okay? Because the people that are around me, they're good people, okay? They bring good energy, okay? They love me, okay? And they're going to make sure that I am happy, all right? Because first and foremost, I wouldn't have it any other way, okay? I would never let people in my world and they're not bringing me good energy. No, that's not happening, okay? So for me, you know, if I'm allowing you in my space, that's because I have identified you as a good person, okay? Because I am one that do not play phony games. And, you know, that's just not me, you know, because you have a lot of people, you know, they are just being phony with each other. Not me. Absolutely not. No, 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 no. Okay? I'm going to tell you right in your face. I'm not going to tell you behind your back. I'm going to tell you right in your face so that there is no blurred lines in the communication. Y'all know that's my saying, right? So it's like this. If a person is in my space and I don't like their energy, you got to go. And you got to go now, okay? I don't like your energy. It's not good for me, okay? Again, that doesn't make me a bad person, right? That makes me a real person, okay? That's all. I mean, it's just what it is, you know? Remember, nobody care about you like you, all right? So you have to really be on this chair. All right, here we go. You have to really be on that type of energy in today's world because, you know, you can let some people in your life, honey, and it's like your life will turn into a hurricane. It's just like, well, how did it get here? Well, how did I get involved in that when I'm over here? So this is why you have to really, really be protected, okay? And protect your space. Like I said, even with the man, okay? If that man is not bringing you love, peace, joy, and happiness, he gotta go. Just like that. You gotta go, brother man. You got to go. All right? How you gonna be in my world and bringing me all this negativity? I don't think so. All right? So remember, Natalie Clarice told you, if they're not bringing you positive vibe, get rid of them. Okay? All right. So with that being said, let's get into it. All right. So today's discussion is going to be 9 questions to ask yourself before sleeping with him. That's right. Let me repeat that. 9 questions to ask yourself before sleeping with him. The first question, why now? Why are you sleeping with him? So you have to think about that. You understand? When you decide to go to bed with a man, all right, think about, why am I sleeping with him? Is he deserving of this? What got us here? You understand? Because see, here's the thing, guys, all right? When you have decided to jump in a bed with a guy, all right? First of all and foremost, all right? He needs to have earned it. That's number 1, all right? Remember that, all right? Secondly, there needs to have been chemistry, connection. You understand? I mean, there needs to be something there that it just feels right. All right? It needs to be a situation where you know this timing is right. All right? You guys are like on the same page, and you know that this is the right timing for this to happen. Okay? So if you cannot really answer that question, all right, when you're in that position with the guy, why am I sleeping with him? Why now? Okay? That means you're not supposed to be sleeping with him. Okay? Because when you get to that level, you know exactly why you're sleeping with him. Okay? And I would hate to think that we have ladies out here that are just sleeping with men because you're bored. Or you're just sleeping with a guy because he wants it. Not you, but because he wants it. Okay? Or you're just sleeping with a guy because I'm just horny. All right? So when you go to that level with that guy, you need to ask yourself, why now? Why should I sleep with him right now? Because that could either be a positive or a very negative. All right? So this is why you have to be careful when you're just jumping into bed with a man, okay? It needs to be the right timing. All right? Very, very important. What do I expect to happen after we take this step? All right? That's the next question. What do you expect to happen when you go to bed with him? Are you looking for commitment? Are you looking for the relationship to elevate? Are you looking for him to fall in love with you? What exactly are you looking for after you go to sleep with him? Are you looking for him to be loyal and dedicated to you now? Because if that is not answered, if you cannot answer that question, you should not be sleeping with him. Because see, when you sleep with the person, all of that is supposed to be answered. You understand? So if you're going to bed with a man, you need to ask yourself, what am I expecting from this after I do this with him? What are you expecting? Because really and truly, you should not be expecting anything, because all of your expectations have been met. Make sense? Yes, absolutely. Okay? So when you ask yourself that deep question, what do I expect to happen once I go to bed with him? That's a very deep question that you need to ask yourself, because really and truly, you should not be expecting anything, because like I just said, all expectations should have been met. Okay? Third, are your dating goals aligned? All right? So before you sleep with him, you need to ask yourself, now, has he really fulfilled the dating requirements that I require? Okay? Has he been very consistent in his efforts in getting to know you? Has he taken you out on a date once a week or every other week? Do he check in and call you daily? Okay? Does he spend quality time with you to make you feel like you are the one? Okay? Do you feel that this guy has been very transparent and honest with you? Do you feel safe with this guy? Okay? So this is where the question comes. Are your dating goals aligned? Okay? Because if not, I repeat, you should not be sleeping with him. Okay? Like I said earlier, it's either going to be a positive experience or a very negative experience. And if you're not careful and if you're not doing things correctly, most likely it's going to be a very negative experience. Like I said earlier, sex is earned. So going to bed with the guy, that's earned, okay? And not only that, when you go to bed with a guy, it is very important, all right, that feelings are involved, okay? You want to know that when you're going to bed with this guy, you guys are really feeling each other, okay? That's where the intimacy take place, okay? If you all are not in alignment with your dating goals and things that you desire to have with each other, it's not going to be a beautiful experience. It's just going to be sex, all right? And whenever it's just sex, that's exactly what it feels like. A man's just pounding on you and having sex with you, all right? There's no real connection there, okay? He's just getting his groove on and you're getting your groove on. He gets up, put his clothes on, all right, I'll holler at you, all right? That's not what you want, okay? Because a man doing that to you after they've been intimate with you does not like you. There's no feelings for you. I repeat, he just was getting his groove on, all right? So this is why it's important that you ask yourself, are your dating goals aligned? When you guys are together, are you guys on the same page when it comes to dating, all right? Because if not, I repeat, you should not be sleeping with him, all right? I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to say it again. He must earn your love, all right? He must earn that to be getting into bed with you, sleeping with you. He needs to earn that, all right? Super, super important. Has this man shown genuine interest in dating and getting to know you personally? I'm going to repeat that. Has this man shown you genuine interest in dating and getting to know you? All right? Again, if he has not been consistent in your life and has not put forth effort, okay? Not bare minimum, but real effort in getting to know you and being present in your life, going to bed with him should never be a discussion at all right? And you know when a guy is really, really interested in you because they are very, very present in your life, all right? When a man really, really wants to get to know you on a personal level, you're going to know it and you're going to feel it, all right? Because he's going to show you that you are a priority, all right? And you're going to see the effort that he is making daily to try to make himself be visible in your life, okay? To try to make you feel comfortable with him, to try to make you understand that I really want to be with you and I really need you to see the efforts that I am pouring into you because I really, really want to have something special with you, all right? If you're not seeing that from a man, you should not be considering going to bed with him, all right? You have to learn the process, all right? It's a process to this thing. I'm going to keep it real. It is a process to establishing healthy, meaningful relationships, all right? It is a process, okay? And that's why so many people do it all wrong and they come up empty-handed each and every time because you're doing things backwards and you're doing it all wrong, all right? Men are the same. Men will never change. They think alike. Men are men, okay? They all think alike. I don't care if they're a bus driver, an executive, a CEO, a garbage worker. They all think alike, okay? So when women portray themselves in a certain manner, all right, and they're not, making men earn them, most likely you're going to come up empty-handed. You have to learn the formula of learning how to date effectively, okay? Learning how to date that when you and a guy come together, he will stick and stay because he see you as a woman of substance. Super, super important. I don't care what you see on this Instagram and what these people on the social media and what these people are trying to portray, okay? It's lies, all right? I repeat, men are not interested in women with hair down their butts, okay? With big BBLs, okay? With makeup on, full-blown makeup on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Men are not interested in none of that kind of stuff. I could tell you that now. Women, everybody got designer on and everybody want to hold $100 bills in their hands like they're such boss bitches and stuff like that. Men don't like them kind of women. I'm going to just keep it all the way 100 with you, okay? So for those of you that are looking at those women and saying, oh my God, I want to be just like her. No, you don't. No, you don't, all right? If you look, most of them women, okay, if it's 10 of them, all 9 of them are single, okay, and just trying to pretend. That's it, all right? 9 of them ain't nothing but single, all right? And telling y'all lies, okay? I done told y'all about that social media mess, all right? Again, men don't like women like that, just so you know, but that's a whole nother discussion. But as I said, it is super important, guys, all right, that a man shows you genuine interest, I repeat, before going to bed with him, all right? Again, he needs to earn that part of you, all right? Do you want a relationship with him? So when you decide that you're going to go to bed with him, ask yourself, do you want a relationship with him? Or is this someone that you are just using to get your groove on? You know, women do that too. They don't like the man. They just trying to get their groove on. Okay, if that's what you're doing, I respect that. But if you're doing it thinking that a relationship is going to blossom out of it because you just had sex with him, no, it's not. It really is not. Okay? So ask yourself, do I like this guy? Okay? Forget about him liking you. The question is, do you like him? All right? And if you do like him, you really got to do things differently, okay? You really got to do things differently, whereas he respects you, okay? So it's one thing in him liking you, but if you like him, you got to strategize and you have to do things differently. And when I say strategize, let me, talk about that a little bit, because I don't want you all to think that there's some major blueprint plan that has to be put in place, okay? When I say strategize, I'm just more or less saying that you need to know how to develop the relationship, okay? Develop the relationship where it is something that it grows into something special, all right? Super, super important, all right? So this is why I say you need to ask yourself, do you like him? And if you do like him, all right, then you need to move differently, all right? So again, that the relationship would really develop into something special, and then something that you all really can indulge in together, all right? How will this step affect my anxiety level? So after you sleep with him, right? Because most times when a woman sleep with a man, they really like him, okay? I'm going to say most times you really, really like this guy. This is the only reason that you are in the bed with him, okay? Now, I'm not talking to those women who just jump in the bed because you just want to have sex. No. I'm talking to the woman who have decided to give her body to this guy, and that's because she really, really likes this guy, all right? And how would this step affect your anxiety level? And this is why I say to you, if he has not deserved that from you, you should not be in the bed with him, because it will affect your anxiety level really, really bad, especially if it's a guy that you really like, okay? Because it's nothing more hurtful than going there, all right, with a guy, and then after it's over, you don't hear from him again, or he's brushing you off, or he's taking forever to reply to your text, or he don't return your call until 24 hours or 48 hours later, okay? That is like a gut punch, all right? That is like somebody just punching you in your gut, all right? That will affect your anxiety level. Again, especially if it's a guy that you really, really like, okay? And this is why I say you do not allow your emotions to take over and put you in a position that you are going to regret, all right? So I repeat, if that guy is not on the same page you are on as far as dating and relationships and how you see yourself, as far as being in a relationship with this guy, you should not be in that position with him, okay? Because I'm telling you, it's going to be disappointing for you, all right? So again, you have to understand how men think and what real men want, all right? And this is what my platform is about, helping women master the art of love, dating, and relationships by helping them understand how men think and what real men want. All right, there you go. Next, do I feel safe with this person? Do you feel safe with this person? Meaning that, do he provide you a comfort that you feel secure with him? You understand? You feel that you can depend on him. You can rely on him. He has shown up in every area of your life. He's there. You understand? Do you feel safe with him? You understand? I mean, do he provide you that masculine energy that you don't have to worry about anything? Okay? Because that's how it is. When a man is really into you, that's exactly how you feel. Can you look at this guy and say, I don't have to worry about anything because he got me? Okay? I feel so safe with him. I feel so secure with him because he shows up. He's there. Okay? Ask yourself that. And if you don't feel like that, I repeat, you should not be in the bed with him. Okay? These are some tough questions, but this is how you avoid being disappointed, and this is how you avoid your heart being broken. Yeah, absolutely. Have you all had any conversation about sex before jumping in the sack with him? Have you all had that conversation? Have you all had that discussion? I mean, like, when was the last time you had sex? Are you currently intimate with anyone? Okay. Have you been tested for any STDs? Okay. So what is it that you're looking for? Are you looking for a relationship, or are you just looking for a sexual partner? You understand? So this is what the questions that you need to be asking him, so that you can get an idea, where is his mind when it comes to you? And also so that you can get an idea, is he currently sleeping with anyone? And no, of course, he's not going to tell you that. Of course he's not, right? I know, okay? You just have to use your discernment, all right? If he says to you, well, you know, I got friends, he's telling you he's sleeping with friends, okay? He's sleeping with someone, all right? So you just have to listen carefully, and this is why it's important you ask questions, all right? So you guys need to have had a discussion before you're just jumping in the sack with him, all right? Super, super important. Have you discussed the status of your relationship yet? Have you all had a discussion on the status of what you all are doing, okay? Because again, if things have not been clear between you all, if there has not been any clarity on you all's relationship, why are you in the bed with him? Why would you be sleeping with him? If you all have not had a discussion like, so what are we? What are we doing? Are we in a relationship? Are we just friends with benefits? What are we doing here? But if you are a woman who wants a relationship, and if he is a man who is just looking for a situationship, you should not be entertaining him. All right? Unless you guys are on the same page. Now, if it's a situation that you're okay with being in a situationship and he's okay with being in a situationship, okay, it works for the both of you. But if you are a woman who is looking for a relationship and that's not what he's looking for, why are you entertaining him? Again, you're going to be disappointed. You're going to be hurt. All right? Because I don't know no woman. No, I take that back. Put it like this. When you take that step, all right, that step, when you start sleeping with the guy, most likely it's because you really like that guy, right? I would think, okay? And then once you start sleeping with him, what do you think is going to happen to your feelings? They're just going to grow for this man. All right? And there you are in a situationship with him, and he's just having a good time. So why would you set yourself up to be hurt like that? Because he's definitely going to hurt you, all right? Especially if you're looking for a relationship. And he has already communicated to you that he's just looking for a friend to chill with. All right? Don't chill with men who are looking for a friend. All right? Especially if you are a woman who is looking for a relationship. All right? Don't chill with those kind of men. All right? What you do, oh, you're looking for a partner to just chill with. Okay, cool. So good to meet you. But unfortunately, I'm looking for a relationship. So there's no need for us to continue conversating. Okay? Because I'm not looking for what you're looking for. I'm looking for a relationship with the hopes of being married one day, my friend. All right? So I will not waste any energy with you or any time with you. So you could just move on with that. All right? And you just say it very nicely. No need to have attitude behind it. All right, he's just being honest, okay? That's all right? And you be honest too, all right? So that's how you do. You just be honest with each other so that there is no blurred lines in the communication. And one thing about a man, they have no problem being honest. The problem is that women have a problem accepting the honesty, you see? See, women have this thing that, oh, you know what? Once he hang out with me and, you know, once we, you know, really, you know, spend some time together, he will definitely like me. And child, I can tell you, he's definitely going to want to be in a relationship with me. No, he not. No, he not. All right? That's why he told you in the beginning. That's why he told you up front, all right? Because he has already identified you as a person that he does not want to be in a relationship with. And this is why he said to you, I just want a friend. I'm just looking for a friend, all right? We have to believe men when they communicate with us, all right? Stop seeing what you want to see. You have to see what's there, all right? This is why he's telling you. And then he tells you this, and you continue to go on with this situation with him. And then when he hurts your heart and soul, you want to get mad at him and just blow up and call him this and call him that and call him that. But why? He told you that he didn't want a relationship. You're the one that continued with it, and you're the one that decided to have sex with him, and you decided to continue having sex with him until he got tired of you and found someone new. And now you're mad. Okay? So I repeat, ladies, all right? When a man tells you something, you must believe him, all right? He's telling you that for a reason, okay? And this is how you protect your heart and your soul, all right? So this is why I say you should not be in the bed with any guy, all right? If you all have not discussed the status of the relationship, okay? Super, super important. You should not be in the bed with a guy if he has not shown you that he wants to be your partner in crime, that he wants to be your Bonnie and Clyde, that he wants to be your boo thing, okay? That he wants to be your guy, all right? You should not be in the bed with him if he has not shown up for you like that. All right? Again, people, that casual sex and just jumping in the bed with a man will get you disappointed, will have you disappointed all the time. And like I've said before, when you are being intimate with a guy, that is a very, very special moment, all right? And it's nothing like being intimate and making love with a guy that you're really, really into and he's really, really into you. It is a whole different type of a feeling, all right? So having sex with a person just because he want to have sex, you're going to know it because it's just going to feel like sex, all right? And that's ugly. Just a man having sex with you, he's just pounding on you and just wants to get his rocks off. That's it. That's no fun, all right? That doesn't feel good, okay? So you have to learn the difference because I think that many of you really do not know the difference between sex and making love. Very, very big difference, all right? Sex is just sex. No feelings attached, no strings attached, no emotions attached. No, nothing is attached, all right? They don't really kiss you during the sex. They don't really do nothing but just pound on you, all right? Like you're a dog, all right? That's what sex is, all right? But when a person is being intimate with you, it's gentle. It feels right. It feels good. It's a whole nother feeling, all right? So ladies, you want a person to make love to you, all right? Caress you, all right? Be gentle with you. That's what you want, all right? You don't want somebody on you just pounding on you. And when you have not gone through the proper steps, okay, to make sure that this relationship is developing into a success story, that's what you're going to get, all right? See, you can move too fast and you can move in a direction that is not the right direction. So this is why it's important that you learn how to date effectively, all right? Because it's not the men, all right? It's the ladies. It's the women today. You guys are doing this thing all wrong, all backwards. And as a result, you have all of these single women, all right, who are angry and not understanding why the relationship is not what happened and he's no good and he's this, he's that. But the reality is you're doing it all wrong, all right? It's a formula to it, all right? It's a blueprint to it, all right? There are steps for each stage, all right? You got your stage 1, you got your stage 2, you got your stage 3, and you got your stage 4. And every stage is a different stage, okay? It's the beginning all the way to the final stage, all right? And you must go through all 4 or 5 of those stages before you can say, I have something special, all right? Pay attention to people who are married. People who are married and who have been married for quite some time, they went through all the stages, all right, to get where they are today, all right? I'm talking about people who've been married for 5+ years, 10+ years, okay? They went through the proper stages to get where they are today, all right? Now, I don't want to hear about your aunt and your friend who got married a week later and they married 10 years. I don't want to hear about that, all right? Because that's just by luck and chance. I don't want to hear about those kind of stories, okay? I'm talking about stories who went through every stage, all right, to get where they are today. Because you got to realize each stage is developing the relationship, all right? So by the time you get to that final stage, you can look each other in the eyes and say, I have accepted you for who you are. We have accepted each other, and now we have something that is solid as a rock, okay? It is nothing like going through the different stages of a relationship and then getting to that final stage. That's when you know you really, really have something special, okay? That's when you really know you have something special. All right. Now, I'm not talking about them relationships. You all be with these men for just say 2 years and you all break up every month for a month. And then you're breaking up another month. You break up for 2 months. Those are not relationships. All right. Those are not real relationships. And that's why you would notice those kind of relationships really, really does not develop into anything. All right. It's just nothing but a bunch of chaos, dysfunction, and BS pretty much. All right. Real relationships are not designed like that. Real relationships don't develop like that. When you're in a real relationship with a guy, you're in a real relationship with the guy, meaning that you guys, if you've been together 2 years, you've been together 2 years, okay? Not saying that you have not had any disagreements or not had any ups and downs in the relationship, but you overcome them. You understand? You put your problem-solving skills together and you overcome them. You understand? That's the beauty of a relationship, because when hiccups happens, and you're going to have hiccups in a relationship, it's just a part of the journey. But you guys come together and you problem solve, okay? And you figure out a way to make it right, all right? That's what real relationships consist of. Relationships are not built off of inconsistency. A man in your life 1 month and he's gone for 2 months, then he come back a month later and then he disappear another month. Relationships are not built off of that type of energy, all right? Relationships are built with the men who stick and stay. And that's how it looks when a man says that he really loves you, all right? Because see, when a man loves you, an argument, a disagreement is not going to make him fall out of love with you, all right? If anything, it's going to make him put his cap on and say, you know what? Let me see how I can make this right. Let me see how I can make this problem let me find a solution to this problem. That's what a man do when he really, really says he loves you, all right? If that man ain't doing that, all right, every time y'all get in an argument or a disagreement, he disappear, you don't talk to him for a good week and 2 weeks and a month, he doesn't love you, all right? He doesn't love you, all right? Just so that you know, all right? That's not love, all right? Love doesn't look like that, okay? Or he have horrible communication skills. And if you have horrible communication skills, you need to let that go too, because again, you're not going to develop anything from a man who cannot communicate. All right. So you got to remember that too. All right. So I repeat, I just wanted to, go over this with you guys, because it is very important that you ask yourself these 9 questions. You ask yourself these 9 questions before you sleep with him. Why now? What do I expect to happen after I take this step with him? Are your dating goals aligned? Has this man shown genuine interest in dating and getting to know you as a person? Do you want a relationship with him? How will this affect your anxiety level? Do I feel safe with this person? Have we had any conversation about sex? Have we discussed the status of the relationship? All right? Super, super important that you guys ask yourself these questions. And if those questions cannot be answered, okay, smoothly, you should not be sleeping with that guy. All right? So with that being said, Nat Nation, you guys are amazing. I wish you all an amazing weekend. Today is Friday, so I'm about to just relax, chill, wind down, and probably drink me a glass of wine. But I want you guys to have an amazing weekend. And just know that love feels good. When it hurts, it won't work. Always remember that, all right? Love feels good. When it hurts, it won't work. And love does not hurt. A person who don't know how to love hurts you, all right? So remember that. Don't blame it on love. Love ain't got nothing to do with it. It's the man that you've decided to connect yourself with don't know how to love. With that being said, be smart, date smart, choose wisely, Nat Nation. And remember, I told you. Bye, guys.